What's up, Star Wars fans? Korangal here with Episode 2, Attack of the Facts. Facts are like sand. Sand gets everywhere, so therefore I am everywhere, like all of your moms. Today's video is about the Interceptor class, so we'll be looking at the TIE Interceptor and the A-Wing fighter. As always, you can find me on Twitch at the link in the description. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and it's okay to admit you're just here to see what Star Wars meme I quote at the end. Let's get into these bad boys. Here are 10 interesting facts about the Interceptor-class ships in Star Wars Squadrons. Number 1. The TIE Interceptor's wing design was based on the prototype TIE Advance flown by Darth Vader. The wings were given the same canted look but were constructed with a dagger-like shape to each panel to allow greater visibility to the pilots. This was a common complaint with the standard TIE fighter. Number 2. The RZ-1 A-Wing is basically a cockpit strapped to two massively powerful engines. The Event Horizon model engines found on the A-Wing were not only capable of hyperdrive, but were able to outpace the TIE Interceptor in terms of pure speed. The ship was so fast that it was often too much for the reflexes of anyone but a Jedi pilot. Number 3. TIE Interceptors had one purpose: destroy enemy fighters. Only elite pilots were given the TIE Interceptor to fly, and with good reason. Their job was to hunt down and destroy other starfighters. The developers of Star Wars Squadrons have seemingly embraced this concept by noting that it is what the Interceptor class in general excels at. They can be modded to be helpful attacking capital ships, but that is not their intended design unless you're planning on bailing out directly into the bridge. F in chat for Admiral Piet. Number 4. The A-Wing was a high-performance hunk of junk. The ship prioritized speed so much that an astromech could not fit anywhere into the design. As such, the pilot was responsible for manipulating not only the stabilizers, but also the thrust vector controls for the engines. Precise, fast, deadly, but also prone to constant breakdowns, the A-Wing historically required more maintenance than any other Rebel craft. Number 5. Vader got the Ferrari. The TIE Interceptor was created not only to improve upon the TIE Fighter design, but because the Empire realized that Darth Vader's TIE Advanced model would be too costly to mass produce. Basically, he got the Ferrari, everyone else got a Honda. Number 6. A-Wing's laser cannons could elevate or depress by 60 degrees in the standard model. This has fun A-Wing component written all over it, but it remains to be seen if Squadrons will incorporate this into the game. Some later models of A-Wings were even able to rotate their laser cannons 360 degrees, so if they put that in the game, you don't even have to sideslip. Number 7. TIE Interceptors never quite had the chance to overtake the TIE Fighter in terms of quantity. By the Battle of Endor, TIE Interceptors only made up 1/5 of the Imperial Navy's starfighters. After the Empire's defeat, supply lines and manufacturing began to break down, preventing the Interceptor from ever becoming the primary ship of the Imperial Navy. Number 8. The canopy of the A-Wing was a headache during the Galactic Civil War. The standard model of A-Wing allowed it to lift and tilt back for pilots to enter and exit the cockpit, but many pilots preferred a modified version of the A-Wing canopy that allowed it to slide open and close on a track. This, naturally, became a maintenance headache as it was far more prone to malfunctioning than the standard model. They just can't help themselves. Number 9. TIE Interceptors technically have 6 laser cannons, not 4. The earliest depictions of the TIE Interceptor seen in Return of the Jedi were also modeled with the chin-mounted 2 laser cannons seen on the standard TIE, and fired them in addition to the 4 wingtip-mounted cannons in various scenes. Just to be clear, there are laser cannons and Star Wars canon. They're not spelled the same. God help you all. Number 10. The A-Wing was also rejected by the Empire as one of its fighters. Forever stuck wanting quantity over quality and to mass-produce starfighters, the Empire was the first group to have access to the A-Wing from Kuat drive yards, but chose not to commission the ship due to its manufacturing costs. Sounds familiar. And scene. Interceptor class in the books. Stay tuned for the 3rd installment in this series where we take a look at the TIE Bomber and Y-Wing class. Seriously though, I hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I'm enjoying making them. Remember to like and subscribe, and catch me on Twitch streaming Star Wars games all the way up to Squadrons release. Until next time, Star Wars fans, Luke Skywalker could see the good in Darth effing Vader, but tried to kill Kylo Ren because he had a bad dream.